Welcome to the Horror and Gore Horror Movie Podcast. It's your host, Dakota. I'm always joined by my best friend and co-host, Goobs. What's up, Goobs? How you doing?
What's going on? Good to be here. How are you?
I'm doing great. So we got two special guests with us today. One's Colby. He's back in the building as always. But for our other guest,
I'm an honorary
it's
co-host.
true. We do as you as an honorary co-host. But for our other guest is a first-time guest for Horror and Gore. It's Crystal. What's up, Crystal? How you doing?
Hi, it's a pleasure to be here. I'm so excited.
And if
Thanks
you
for
guys are
inviting me.
wondering, no problem. And if you guys are wondering, Crystal is co-host with Ian and Colby on House of Ghouls.
That's me.
So go
He
listen to
tells me
House of
why.
Ghouls. But did you guys do anything big this week? Goobs, you can go first.
Not a thing, man. Just surviving.
Colby.
Well, yesterday I thought I was going to an early screening of Together, but it ended up being The Home. And I'm not mad about it because The Home went fucking hard.
I'm excited to see that.
Dude, it rips. Just
What
think of
about you?
Pete Davidson in The Sadness.
I haven't seen The Sadness, so that's the problem.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
You haven't seen The Sadness?
No,
Lottie
Why?
hasn't seen it.
Yeah.
I got a lot of stuff to watch.
You gotta watch The Sadness. I think I've seen that movie like 3 times. Colby's seen it like 300 times.
All I know is there's zombies and eyeball fucking.
Yeah, so
Eye sockets
that
are
means that you
fucking
should watch
funny.
it.
Hold on.
So, Crystal, did you do anything big this week?
I started film coverage for Fantasia Film Festival, which is fun. But other than that, just my norm, watching horror movies. So
Okay. So let's get into what we have watched this week. So, Goobs, I'll let you go first.
Oh, man, as I'm cleaning my glasses. All right. I got a few in this week. The first one I watched a short film called In the Flesh. Guy basically kidnaps another guy to make him play as his dead brother. It's pretty wild. I rewatched Upgrade from 2018, Lee Winnell's science fiction revenge film. Of course, I went to the theater and saw the I Know What You Did Last Summer. We'll get more into that later. Then I rewatched True Grit, the remake with Jeff Bridges, Matt Damon. And then I watched, for the first time, a Spanish revenge film called Piggy yesterday. And that movie rips.
Banger.
it's such a good movie.
Surprised the hell out of me.
That one has been on not my watch list, just I've seen it for the past couple of years, like posters and stuff, and it's like caught my interest.
Put it on your
Good.
list, along with whatever
Yes.
other horror movies you haven't seen.
All of them.
I'm scared. I'm scared to know which ones you haven't seen.
Oh, it will shock you.
Oh no!
Colby, you're up next.
Do you want me to name all these fucking movies from Fantasia?
I wasn't going to. I was just gonna say the number.
All right. I watched Bambi the Reckoning. It was good. The Home. Loved it. I watched Friendship with Tim Robinson and Paul Rudd. If you're a fan of Tim Robinson, you'll love it. It's fucking hilarious. I watched The Bunny Game. Do not recommend unless your name is Dakota. And then the rest of the movies are... I watched like 7 movies for Fantasia. Actually, I'll name 2 that are like must-watches when they come out. The School Duel, I gave that one 5 stars. And then another one is just Noise. It's a Korean horror film, and it fucking rips.
Okay.
But the school duel, it's like a mix between. It's obviously way better than fucking Hunger Games. It goes way harder than Hunger Games, and Battle Royale, the Japanese horror film, just like that. It's not. It doesn't go as hard as Battle Royale, but it goes a lot harder than Hunger Games, and it's just really fucking good. And it stars the Hugh Lawrence from Marshmallow. Loved it, and Oscar Nunez from The Office is in it. It's weird seeing him in a really serious role.
Yeah, I know who you talk about now. That is weird.
Mm-hmm.
So, Crystal, what have you watched this week?
I watched The Death of Snow White. I really loved it a lot. Watched I Will Never Leave You Alone. I watched half of Bambi the Reckoning. I have the other half that I need to watch, which is funny. That's funny. I watched half of it. I have to watch the other half. If you've seen the movie, then you know the one scene. I won't spoil it though. Then I Know What You Did Last Summer, 2025. I watched 6 or 7 movies for Fantasia 2. I also watched Noise. There was one point where I was watching the movie and there was one particular scene where I had to like squint and get a little bit closer to my screen to see what was happening. And then like 2 seconds later, there was like a massive jump scare and I literally like flew back in my chair because I was like, because it was so creepy. But that movie was really good. And then I also watched one other one that I'll say that was part of Fantasia is Influencers, which is the sequel to the 2022 film Influencer. That movie was unhinged. I don't even know. It was just like crazy off the wall. It was good. It was way different tone, everything from the first one. Still good though, worth a watch, but a lot different from the first one. So that's what I watched.
I also just remembered I rented another movie too. Evil Dead 2013.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. We champion Evil Dead 2013 here also.
I rented
Dakota,
it just
you saw that
to make
one?
a video.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, you saw that one?
I rented it just to make a video, and then I just ended up watching it with my kids because my oldest has never seen it, so I scarred him.
Great movie. So for my watches this week, I done 4, a little bit higher than my usual. I watched than my usual. True that. I watched I Know What You Did Last Summer, the OG. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, the new one, and then the piece of shit one. I Always Know What You Did Last Summer.
It's the best one, dude.
It's dog shit. Like,
There's a character named Colby.
I know. I saw that. I'm like, our Colby's better though.
Yeah, that Colby's a dickhead.
He always dies. He dies in Final Destination 2. He dies in that. So for our new movie news this week, first piece of news we got is the legendary rock musician Ozzy Osbourne passed away today at 76 years old. So for our next piece of news, which talking about Evil Dead Burn from Sebastian Vanacek has started filming today, which I know Colby don't like Evil Dead Rise. I like Evil Dead Rise a little bit. I like it a little bit. Evil Dead 2013 is champion though. I'm excited for this one though.
I'm excited. I thought that Infested fucking ripped.
I was going to watch that one, but I didn't get the chance to.
Yeah, I don't really care about the new one. I don't really like the Evil Dead Rise, so I'm good.
What about you, Goose?
I'm not an Evil Dead Rise fan either. The opening is the best part. The rest of it, not for me. But I'm excited to see the new one, see what Sebastian's take is on it.
Then for our third piece of news, In the Violent Nature 2 is starting production in September. I love In the Violent Nature. Like, I love that movie until the last 20 minutes. After that 20
Crystal,
minutes
why don't you
went
show
down.
off what you got today?
Oh, did
Oh, I
she
have it
get
actually right here. I didn't get In a Violent Nature 2, if that's what you're asking. Because you're like, did she get it?
That steelbook is sick.
I want the steelbook. I about put in an order for it yesterday.
Yeah.
I haven't fully opened it yet just because I want to wait a little bit. And then I'll probably open it so I can show it on Friday. So
Heck yeah. Are you guys excited for number 2 for next? I think it's supposed to come out next year, probably.
Yeah, I love the first
oh yeah,
one.
I'm ready. I
Yeah.
absolutely love the first one.
Yeah. First one made my top 10 last year. I loved it.
Then for our next piece of news, for all you horror video game lovers out there, there's a new Hellraiser video game. I think the only video game titled Hellraiser Revival. It's coming soon. No release date yet. And Doug Bradley is actually returning to play Pinhead.
That's sick.
I think
I saw like the picture, but I didn't watch the trailer or anything.
Trailer looks sick. It looks brutal.
Do you play as the Cenobites?
Or do you
I
play
think-
as like anything?
I'm not really sure. I couldn't get what type of game it was from the trailer, but I mean, it shows the body strung up by the fucking chains and ripped apart throughout the trailer. So
Cute.
I'm excited.
I think it's like a story type of game. So you play one person and you're trying to find this other person.
I hope
and
I get
going
to play
through like
Frank.
Uncle
You can play
Frank.
what?
Oh,
What'd you say?
I want to play as Uncle Frank.
Oh. Ugh.
then Goobs, if you want to get the next piece of news.
Oh, all right. Looks like there is a new casting for the Camp Crystal Lake series. Callum Vinson is going to be playing young Jason Voorhees.
Why does that kid sound familiar?
Chucky.
Yeah, he was in the Chucky
Oh, yeah, that's right. The show.
series. Yeah.
I don't like this. I like adult. Okay, this is why I like adult Jason. I don't need a little kid Jason like running around crying for his mommy. Like,
But isn't this like a setup for? Isn't it like a kind of like a prequel, right?
I think
So
so.
then he has to be a kid then, right?
I'd rather just be like, kind of like the original plan was of doing like each season as each movie, being like the first one do this and this. Like I don't know where they're gonna go with this if it's a prequel.
Brother, you know how
Because
many seasons that is? That's too many.
I think we're not gonna go into Jason X and Jason Goes to Hell.
Why? We have to.
Right?
I don't even know if they fully have the rights to everything anyway. It's the Jason universe. So I feel like they're trying to do what they can with the material that they are legally allowed to use. So if that probably means that they have to make kid Jason because adult Jason and beyond is tied up in legal issues and battles, which is the reason why we don't have any new Jason films. We haven't had one since like 2009, I think was the last one that came out.
Except
Yeah.
for the fan films, which are arguably better.
Oh, right. The fan made ones. Yes. Forgot about those.
2009 is so good.
It is good. It is really good.
So for our next piece of news, which we're going into a little bit of a superhero realm with this, but it's still horror. James Gunn has confirmed that the DCU Clayface movie will be a horror movie. Like I thought this was already kind of confirmed with like Flanagan like writing the script, because besides like The Life of Chuck, that's mostly the only thing Flanagan has done outside of like the horror realm. Like I was thinking Clayface, like if They said this is not going to be connected to Pattinson's Batman, but he wants a dark and gritty Batman, so I don't know what's going to happen. Like, I'm ready for this movie. I'm excited. Like, anything that's coming up, Mike Flanagan, DC, anything Batman related, count me in.
I like the Batman. So that's the only thing I know about.
I loved Robert Pattinson's Batman.
Me too.
Yeah.
It was super good.
That's my
Mhm.
favorite Batman movie of all time.
And the Batman 2 is going to be so good too.
I'm counting down the days for that one right now. So, Goops, if you want to get our last piece of news.
Yeah. So it looks like there's going to be a novelization of Sleepaway Camp that's going to be releasing August 26th. And it's supposedly going to do a little bit of a deep dive into Angela backstory and everything like that. So
Sold.
I love everything Sleepaway Camp. I love all three, and just I'm ready. Take my money.
Yeah, that's cool. Colby, you think the second one is better than the first one?
Unfortunately, yeah.
I love all. Don't sleep on the third one either. The third one actually goes hard too, and I enjoy it a lot.
The first one.
Mm-hmm.
I love Felissa Rose on the first one.
Yeah.
I haven't watched any of them.
I'm shocked.
I thought you at least watched the first.
I've been wanting to watch the first one for years, but I've been watching Hatchet every time it pops up, so Hatchet's better.
I watch Hatchet 2 every week.
Just so good. So that is it for movie news. So let's talk about our main topic this week.
I know what you said last summer.
Yes, going into this was a running joke on both of the podcasts that this was going to be the worst horror movie of the year. Except Crystal. I didn't know about Crystal. What Crystal thought. I don't know if she thought it was going to be the favorite movie of the year or not.
I don't remember at this point, honestly. I could have been gaslighting myself the whole time. I think I had my expectation. My expectations were low, but I really hoped that it was going to be good.
Listen, I will say, I still don't think it's a worse movie.
No.
I still thought Until Dawn was way worse.
No, I know what you did last summer in 2025 was worse than Until Dawn because of what they did, because of what they did in the movie, because of what they did to the legacy.
I get that, but I actually enjoyed it and I was entertained. I don't know how. Like, everything about it was fucking terrible, but I was still entertained. I was almost falling asleep in Until Dawn.
So, Colby, for our spoiler-free review, I'll let you go first. Rip the Band-Aid right off.
Brain rot characters, they don't even kill anybody. Somebody swerves off the road to miss them, they drive off a cliff. Person that is connected to them gets mad and starts hooking people. And then she has an accomplice that helps hook people. I guess that's it.
That's Colby's spoiler-free reviews always crack me up because they're not really spoiler-free. It's like half spoiler-free. It makes me laugh so hard when he does that.
No, but for real, like, it was funny. Like, I didn't like the characters. The one I did like was the dickhead, whatever his name was. But they were just all brain rot characters, annoying. It fucking cut away from each kill. None of the kills were cool. It just wasn't like original. It wasn't. I don't know. It was entertaining and funny though. Like, I'm just so confused by it.
Yeah.
And then the fucking reveal. Like, yeah, they like took a bold move, but it wasn't
even bold. It was stupid. It wasn't even.
Yeah.
It was just stupid. It was stupid.
I did like I did like the 2 cameos though, especially the end credit one.
Yeah, agreed.
I'm gonna watch the new one when that one comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crystal, what is your spoiler-free review?
The only good thing about the entire movie was seeing a high def, movie theater sized, killer fisherman, and the kills and the cameos. That's it. Everything else was horrible. The storyline was horrible. The characters were horrible. The reveal was horrible. The motive was horrible. The awkward,
There's a
weird
motive.
decisions that the characters would make while they were getting targeted and killed one by one. The scenes, like the decisions they were making, were stupid. It didn't fit. It was awkward. It was a horrible movie.
That's what she said.
What about you, Goobs?
I mean, going into it, I didn't have very high expectations, but I don't even think my expectations were met. I mean, it was entertaining and dumb fun, but kind of the same thing. I didn't vibe with any of the characters except for one, which of all of them, it was Madeline Klein. That was the one that I don't know what it was. I thought she was just going to be like the ditzy, annoying one, but she actually kind of gave me the best comic relief of it all. I did like how they did make the fisherman kind of, in how they shot him in some of the sequences. They made him look super menacing, and some of the camera angles that were done, I really enjoyed that. I'll go into my favorite shot of it when we get into spoilers, but there were some good things about it, but most of it was just unoriginal, kind of nostalgia bait, and try to get a new audience in for it. But I put it like right in the middle. It's not great. It's not bad. It's just okay.
For me, I like this movie more than all of y'all.
Of course you do.
No, okay, no, this was it. When I saw the trailer, I hated this movie. I wanted to hate this movie so bad. It looked like a pile of dog shit just driving from my face. And I don't know. I never seen any of these movies before. I watched the first 2 the day before, and I love the original movie. Like, I hold it like up there with a lot of other movies. So going into this, I'm like, oh shit, I might actually enjoy this. I don't love this movie. I just think it's okay. I like the stuff that's from those original 2 that they put in this. I like that. The dialogue, from the regular dialogue to the Brighton Rock TikTok shit, hate it. Like, I don't know who wrote it. Like, you gave a kid a piece of paper and they wrote the script, probably. Some of the characters are good, some of them bad. My 2 favorite characters out of the new group is Madeline Klein's character and Tyreek Withers' character, which he is he's the guy that was in the middle of the road that is going to play in him. I like his character. But everyone else I thought was annoying as fuck. Like, I didn't like them. The reveals, the first one, hated. I hated it. The second one, ballsy as fuck. And I give props to him for that because they done something I want another franchise to do. And they pulled the trigger on it first. But I kind of wish it was somebody else. But I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit of theory I got going into the rest of these movies if we actually get some other movies. But that is it for my spoiler-free review. So we're getting to spoilers, guys. So if you guys haven't seen this movie yet, go out to the theater if you want to. Of course, we're not forcing you to go out to the theater this time.
Gun to your head, go see it.
No, don't.
What's
Don't
funny
see
though
it.
too, like I thought Crystal was gonna have the most fun with this out of like anybody. She hated it the most.
Yeah, because of what they did. See, the thing is, though, I remember watching the first one. Oh my god, I was so young when I watched the first one, and then I
I
watched
was
the
like
second
30.
one. And it's a legacy. Those films, I've known those films, those characters for 20 plus years. Though that's who they are. So then you come in and you have this movie. So maybe some people who haven't seen those movies as long as I have and have known that storyline as long as I have wouldn't be as pissed off about what they did. But for me, like 90s and 2000s horror, I hold so close to my heart. So like for them to come in and completely ruin what made those first and second films so good and the bond between the characters and have it completely ripped apart because you want it to be edgy and bold and cool is dumb. That's how I feel about it.
It's very valid.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, I'm going to jump right in because, and I'm going to go to the end if that's all right with y'all, because this was my biggest problem. I was totally fine with the first reveal. Whatever, it's tropey. You took my love, I'm going to take yours. It's standard, right?
Yep.
And then when it flipped it on its head, and you got Ray's fucking, I mean, it's such. He came off like a pussy. They forgot about us. They tried
They're
to.
so mad. They're trying to cover it up. I'm gonna kill people. That is the stupidest motive I have ever heard.
It almost took my whole enjoyment from the beginning off because of that second reveal and that second motive. Because I'm like, that makes no sense. That's such like a fucking narcissistic. Woe is me. Look at me. I went through this, and you guys don't. You guys don't remember. That was the shit that bugged me the most.
Huh?
And I felt like that part was unneeded. Give us the typical, hey, this was my fucking man who saved my life, and you guys took him from me, so I took him from you, and that sort of thing. It's tropey, but at least it didn't try to, kind of like what Crystal said, not ruin the legacy of the original story with the
Right.
with the second reveal. So that was that. And I even told Colby, I texted him after, and I was like, me and Dakota were joking like 3 weeks ago that it was going to be Ray just to fuck with everybody. And lo and behold, they fucking pulled the trigger and did it. And I'm just like, it didn't work. It wasn't, you can go and try to shock people and be edgy and go, this is a bold move, but it did not pay off at all.
And the people arguing with me in my comments, they're like, yeah, it works because he was the red herring in the first one, and so he ties to it in the second
But
one.
inherently, he's a good person. Inherently, he is good.
It doesn't fucking work. They ruined everything.
Doesn't work. It ruined it. It is so stupid. That movie does not exist to me.
Like, he's a pussy in the first one for sure. Like, he goes to try to save Julie in the second one, but he's still a pussy even as the killer.
Yeah, like I said, he's just like a crybaby. They don't remember us and what we went through, so I'm going to start killing people. What? The motive was just didn't work.
If I had known what that motive was, being part, especially with the cameos that came in, I'd be like, I don't want to be a part of this movie, unless, like, obviously money, insurance, and all that shit's involved too. But it's just like, I'd be like, do you guys know what you're doing to this whole thing?
Yeah.
Like,
what do you think of the reveal, Dakota? Sorry, might have been. Didn't mean to.
Let's hear Dakota.
I want to know how more. I will say this. I don't know how many people are gonna hate me afterwards. I just don't like Ray.
I don't like him either. I don't like him either. But he's not a killer. He's never being portrayed as a killer in the first or second movie.
No.
So, I don't know how I feel.
You know what? You know what it
because
was? They gave Ray pick me girl energy, and he's not a pick me girl. He's like a lone wolf.
They gave him pick me bitch. It doesn't have to be a girl.
Pick me bitch energy.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Go fucking
Okay,
like
this
the only thing that they said in there was like, yeah, he should have gone to therapy. Yeah, that's the only line that I agree with in that movie. That yeah, he should have gone to therapy.
Trauma changes somebody.
Okay, they should go to the fucking therapy then. Yeah, fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel. I just don't know how I feel about the reveal. There's some parts I'm like, it's ballsy, and I like it. And there, like you guys are saying, there's some parts that's like, okay, be crying like a little bitch. I can understand. Like you guys forgot me. Like I can understand if it's like Julie and everything, like divorcing him, like can like make him mad and stuff. But if you want to do that, go after Julie. Don't go after the kids. And I can understand him helping Stevie out with what she has because it's a ball. Like he was involved with it, and that's her boss. But this is what gets me because I watched the second one before I watched this one, and the line that Ben Willis gives him when he's pointing the gun at him is that he's like, "You're not man enough to kill anybody. You don't have the balls to kill anybody or anything." And I don't know why he didn't keep that with him of being like a kind of like a little bitch all this time and try and be like, oh yeah, I could just be a tough ass and do that, except kind of like you were saying, like they forgot us. And this like Julie knows they forgot about it, but she moved on. And you've seen she has become a teacher, she's living everything like, for example, like the cameo at the end with Brandy. Brandy moved on and she's living like a perfect life. But
Because Brandy is perfect.
but it seems like I can understand where you guys are coming from, but they're like copy and paste Ray for each movie. They're like he's like the dude that has to stay in Southport, like in the first one after the tragedy happens, that he has to stay in Southport and not go with Julie to the Bahamas. And now he has to stay in Southport all this time. Is like, dude, when you were younger, you want to get the fuck out of there. It's like, why don't you get the fuck out of there? Except staying here, wallowing in your pity, and just thinking that you can get some gratitude. What has it been? 27 years? Grow the fuck up. But now with the second, like the first reveal with Stevie, there's to a point of like I like it, but okay. To be honest, I had a debate with my mom about this. We had a controversial debate about the final kill between um Tyreek Withers' character and his father. Who killed was both of them there, or did one of them do both of the jobs at the same time?
I mean, that in my opinion, that had to be Ray because now my wife pointed this out because she watched it um, a day or two before I did, but you could tell like they tried to throw you off by who the fisherman was by every time, like for instance in the Bayside bar or whatever, the footsteps were so fucking heavy when they would walk and like the sound design through that. um and so I think with what you're asking, who killed the Teddy and his dad, I think it was Ray because one, Ray had the vendetta against the dude because he erased the whole town's recollection of what happened to him, hence his motive. But that's who I think it was.
I think it could be both. I think Ray killed the dad because like that hook through the neck was pretty damn violent for a kill. I think Stevie did Teddy's because out of every single kill in this movie, that one had the most aggression put into it, and Teddy was in the middle of the road when that boy went off the cliff. So that's why I was thinking like each one of them were done separate kills throughout the movie, because she literally told both of the Madeline Klein's character and the other character that I killed both your loves. But with Madeline Klein's character, like her, not Teddy, but her fiance, like at the very beginning of the movie, Alcoholic, that's what we'll call him, Mr. Alcoholic. I think that Mom kind of said this. I'm thinking that was Ray, because Ray is the only one I think that knows how to use the harpoon.
I don't know. Honestly, I didn't think about it that much because the whole movie pissed me off. So whatever you're saying, I agree with you about who killed who. I agree with what you're saying because it makes sense with like the different motives and things like that, and who's stronger versus who had more anger and aggression. So
I'm still shocked that you hate this the most. I'm like, I thought you would like really like this movie.
I mean, I think I was trying to make a joke about it on on House of Ghouls. Just because I always love when older franchises get new chapters that kind of build the world. Unfortunately, can't say that about this one. Because most of the time I do love them. Like I loved the new Scream movies. Those are so good. I love the new Final Destination movie. You know, always have loved any addition into the world of movies from the 90s and the early 2000s. But not with this one. So, if they had just kept it as not had Ray as one of the killers, I probably would have really liked it because it really did. I enjoyed it for what it was up until the last part of the movie. Because yeah, I agree with Colby. It's a fun movie, but unfortunately, the second reveal made me not care about it at all.
Yeah.
Because I was laughing out loud, and like I said, anytime that the killer, the fisherman, came onto the screen, I was like, he looks so badass. Like, he looks so cool.
Yeah.
Which sucks because it could have been really good.
Yeah.
They didn't do that. You never make legacy characters the killer. That is a surefire way to have all of the older horror fans completely just lose all respect for anyone that's involved in that movie.
Yeah.
You just don't touch legacy characters.
Yeah. And give them a stupid ass motive if you do.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's like, just like Crystal pointed out, like that's like if on Scream 5, if Sydney was the actual killer for whatever reason, and they gave a stupid like some random motive, it totally delegitimizes the previous films. Mm-hmm. Not that the previous films were like super groundbreaking and whatnot, because
right.
But it still has the integrity of being a quintessential 90s slasher that a lot of us grew up with. Mm-hmm. And like I said, the first thing I texted Colby was that second reveal. Just why?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's like if, for instance, Dakota, if on the 2018 Halloween, all of a sudden Laurie was fucking Michael Myers or some shit, you know what I mean? It just totally X's out everything that happened prior with these characters and what they've been through.
Right.
But there was some good in it, though. Like I said, I enjoyed a lot of the camera angles, especially when the fisherman was on the screen. Yeah. Like when they were in the Bayside bar, when she's like locked in the cage and whatnot, and he slowly starts walking up and he puts the hook down, and that shot upward to the hook, and you see the hook shining in the like glare of the slicker. That shit was sick as hell. Like it had good moments, and like I said, every time when he's walking around, you just hear the thud of the boots, and you're just like, shit, this dude is menacing. And you didn't get that from the first one. Like the first one, he was just kind of like, it just felt like he was just that random guy in the fisherman suit. But this one, he felt like a fucking beast.
It didn't
Just
even
like,
feel like there was like a person under it. It was like a supernatural entity. That's what it felt like. It felt like it was almost like a Michael Myers or a Jason Voorhees under the slicker versus like a person.
yeah, 100% agree.
Because in Scream, you can tell there's a person under it because they're tripping and falling and yelling and screaming.
Yeah, like there were no miscues with this fisherman. Like he got punched in the face once by the dude, but then it was just like, nah. So, and there were some. My biggest gripe with the kills, they were pretty standard, but when you felt like you were going to get a good one, they cut away every time, and that's what kind of gets me, because especially if you were going to throw this ending that you had that you knew was going to be an issue probably with most people, give us the fucking carnage. Show that fisherman hook going through everybody, or you know what I mean? Just give us that to at least satisfy our palate.
I did like the scene though where they showed the two. I don't remember what the characters are. I just remember the two characters that were hanging upside down on the thing. That was cool.
Yeah,
I liked that. That was cool. Colby, what do you think about the girl that was the podcaster?
I fucking loathed her.
You don't think I should act like that for House of Ghouls?
You can.
Should I do
But
that?
if it's
not tell the guy or not tell Ian?
I'll laugh.
I didn't even know what the hell she was doing. She was just like, what the fuck was her?
I don't know why she was even in the fucking movie.
Yeah,
it was Live, Laugh, Slaughter.
Live, Laugh, Kill? Live, Laugh, Slaughter?
Live, Laugh, Slaughter.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they might have been trying to just like connect with the younger people because podcasts are everywhere. Everybody has some sort of type of podcast. They kind of did the same thing within Terrifier 3 with that one girl that was like, I just want to look Art the Clown in the eye and see what evil looks like and whatnot. And just like, I don't know, it felt kind of forced to throw her in there, or just to prove that chick is horny as hell. And you know what I mean? Because
she also remember though, she talked about the legend and what happened too. So it's probably was her only use in the movie was to tell the friends, because remember they say at some point that they didn't know anything that happened. They looked it up or something, and the only thing that they got was the girl from the pot. I don't remember. I don't know why I'm remembering things from this movie. I don't like it. But she was the one that came in because I think she might have been just like a cat, not a catalyst, but she more of was like an informational hub for people that maybe had not seen any of the movies prior, because she was the one that was like basically just spitting out all the facts, and then she had the t-shirt on with Helen Shivers on it. So that's it. That's probably all she was. And then what you said too, to talk to the girl.
Yeah, that was just character. Like just a random lesbian scene in the airport bathroom. Cool, you know, I like that. Yeah. And then she just so happened to be going to the same place, like.
Yeah.
But, did you guys dig? Did you guys dig the Sarah Michelle Gellar portion of it?
I don't know. It wasn't her that's not her character in the movie. She was playing Buffy. She was literally playing Buffy Summers. Sarah Michelle Gellar is playing Buffy Summers as Helen Shivers. It was so weird. But like evil Buffy Summers. Helen Shivers in the movie, that's not her character. She's a badass, but like she's very like timid and like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? And in this one, she's like, I have a hook. I'm like, what? What is happening?
Okay, so I want to talk about this. Me and Goops was talking about this last week. they had the world premiere last week when we recorded our last episode. Me and Goobs afterwards were looking up reviews, right?
Mhm.
And I click on my first review. I click on for 5 stars. Whoever you are out there, fuck you, by the way, because they literally told me who the fucking killer was. No spoilers, no nothing. So I went to this thinking that like I didn't watch the other two, but I knew about it. So that kind of pissed me off a little bit. But back to kind of like what we talked about with Sarah Marie Gellar and Helen Shivers. I thought that Madeline Klein's character was going to be kind of like her, because you see in the trailers and the story, like, she won Croker King also, and it's the whole setup of that. But they execute that only very little. It's like they didn't go full in on it. They didn't know if they want her to be like her or her kind of be like this a little bit of badass, like how she was at the end. And she has too damn much plot armor also. She's like fucking Chad from Scream.
Yeah, I don't know how she survived. That was weird.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
so something I was trying to say, but my internet fucking dollar store internet right now.
Can we still Chuck?
So with the reveal in the entire movie, we're going way back. The fucking tone of the movie did not match the reveals, right?
Nah.
At least the second reveal. You know, because they fucking apparently wanted to pull their shit out of their asses for cameos. You know what would have been a better reveal than Freddie Prinze Jr.?
Who?
A fucked up Jack Black.
I would have loved that. I would have loved that. That would a ghost
I
of
would've loved it.
Blackjack would have been better
Give it
than
to me.
Ray.
Like a fucked up Jack Black in the fucking fisherman suit.
Any of the characters from the second one would have been better. The bartender, the one who was like he was
Fucking
like
Mekhi
telling them
Phifer.
things. Yeah, any of them would have been better than him.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Jack Black, so we were watching the second one today. And it's been a long time since my mom watched the second one. Jack Black comes on, she's like, "Is that fucking Jack Black?" I'm like, "Yeah."
National treasure.
The only problem is if they brought Mekhi Phifer back, will he be killing people or would he be finding food because he's always damn hungry? That's his only mission in the second one. I'm hungry, gotta go to the pantry, gotta find food.
So after this one, and just kind of like the debacle and like them trying to go a new route, do you feel like any other franchises should try to follow suit with a requel? Because I'm kind of over it at this point. You know what I mean?
What other franchise would they do a requel with? They already did it with Scream.
They're done with Halloween. Oh, fucking Nightmare on Elm Street.
I mean,
If you bring Robert Englund, don't need to come back. Let the man
yeah.
Let the
But
man
it's
sign
like-
autographs.
Yeah. Because I would much rather them just like give us a different slasher franchise than just trying to reboot all the ones from the 90s and whatnot. I don't know if that makes sense, but like I think this is kind of, because everybody was worried about the requels and everything like that, and kind of tired of it. I think this one might just put the nail in the coffin to any, even though it seems like they're doing another one with this franchise with the post-credit scene. But I mean, if Brandy's in it, I'm going to watch it. Just, you know.
I'd watch it because I'd
I
be
just want
curious to
another
see what they do again.
Yeah, I am curious.
Yeah.
This
Julie's going to
one-
be the killer in the next one.
That's my theory. Mom literally said
It's not
this
gonna happen.
when she opens the door. mom's like, she's literally wearing a black hat and a black coat. I'm like, are they trying to like do red herrings? But they done like Crystal said, they done that with Ray in the originals. So it's probably just going to try to throw us off. But if they just want to flush the whole entire thing down the toilet, they could just do that because even worse. Even worse. Like,
they clogged the toilet. They clogged the toilet with this one.
It's done.
But with
done.
Oh, I was going to say, real quick, I know this doesn't do anything to the conversation in the sense of the movie, but Jennifer,
Love Hewitt?
Yeah,
Totally.
totally fucking spaced. Jennifer Love Hewitt, after having 3 kids, she still looks fucking awesome. I don't know why people are giving so much shit saying that she doesn't look good. She still looks fucking fantastic.
It's not people. It's incels on the internet who only liked her when she was 17 years old. And you can quote me on that.
Dude, I'm just like so tired of that discourse about, bro, I
think better now.
Bro, give me, for sure. It's like, sorry, I just had to put that out there because seeing the discourse was just fucking ridiculous.
And where's the discourse? It's on the internet because it's from dudes who would never, who are obsessed with her when she, like I said, when she was 17, 18 years old. The creeps.
Yes.
People are weird. That's what we'll say right there for that.
100%.
But with the requel theme, so they done right, like with Halloween, Scream, Texas Chainsaw, this, I don't know, Leprechaun. They done with Leprechaun. I don't know if there's any other franchise technically. Like, if you took off all the requels, also, this is the last one they should have done. Like, if you took, like, I can understand Halloween, like, very nostalgic, very money grabbing. Also for Scream, Scream's a big franchise. Leprechaun Sci-Fi did, so that was just pushed on TV, but still a good requel. But this one, you kind of have that open, like that good story of the second one ending with Ben Willis pulling her under the bed. So you can leave that right there, kind of like it's a nightmare. They live their happy lives. And of course, we get that third one that doesn't even have to do a fuck with the other 2 movies.
Still better than...
You know who I think did the best legacy sequel?
Which was the best?
Colby? Who?
Candyman.
Oh shit, I forgot about Candyman too.
Candyman 2021 is so good.
Yeah, that's great.
So fucking good.
That legacy sequel is good. But if you just, to be honest, if you want to, no, I would not say that, do that, because they kind of did good, like I'm seeing, but all the hype and everything around the 2022 Hellraiser movie, they should not do anything with that. It's just like, I kind of probably agree with Crystal now. Like, this one is probably the final movie to put the nail in the coffin for requels.
Nice. I usually get all the guys to agree with me eventually, so I just have to talk enough. And they'll eventually be like, yeah. Except for Ian, though. Ian's kind of a hard one to crack sometimes. But no, I think I agree with Goobs. I think they need to stop making... I think they need to leave everything alone and just start and just go after... The thing is, though, they do make new slashers. Like, In a Violent Nature is a new slasher. How many new slashers have we seen? You know? Like, they have been making them. They're just not as mainstream as these ones from the 90s and the 2000s because... It's all about money, and it's all about these big production companies wanting to make money. They're not going to make money by putting In a Violent Nature out. They're going to make money if they put out 17 Scream movies. So that's the thing, is they're going to keep doing it. That's why they're going to keep allowing them to do this over and over again as long as they keep making money.
Yeah, for sure.
It doesn't even matter if nobody likes them, as long as they make money. The only way they'll stop is if these big production companies lose all their money. And I'm pretty sure I saw that in the first 3 days, I Know What You Did Last Summer made all of its budget back. You know what that means? I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. But you know what that means? All it means is that we're going to get another one. That's why we keep getting Scream movies. That's all that means.
I heard they already greenlit Scream 8, by the way.
Like, why? I mean, I know why. It's because the amount of money that they're making. That's all that matters. None of the legacy of the films don't matter. The characters don't matter anymore. Obviously, the actors don't matter. Look what happened with Melissa Barrera.
Yeah.
They don't care. The only thing they care about is money. So that's why these production companies are just going to keep pushing these movies out. And horror fans are just going to keep shitting on them. But it doesn't matter. So we will never win.
True. The only thing, this is it. The only thing that's outdoing these franchises right now, which they're going in with the fourth movie, which I think is very smart. Terrifier. Damien has the idea of to do the fourth one. He has made the money back. It's independent. It's a new slasher. Everyone wants to go see it. He's not being it like a dead dog, like the rest of these people are. Because if you look through these franchises now, this is at 4. Scream's probably going to be at 8 now because
but if Terrifier got picked up by Paramount or something, he would keep making them because he would make money from it. So you can't, you know what I mean?
He's turned down like big.
That's what I'm saying. If he wanted to go with a big production studio, there would be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Terrifiers. But he's deciding to stop making them.
Because he doesn't want to get censored by those fucks.
Exactly, because he wants to make the movies the way that he wants to make them.
He's a smart man.
Yeah. So, but any of these other things, like, that's why there's so many Friday the 13th movies. That's why there's so many Halloween movies. Is because they will make money no matter what.
So, do you guys have anything else about this movie?
I wish my Wi-Fi was workable.
I
can hear you now. You're perfect now.
Yay, the end of the episode. Colby's back.
Coops, you got anything else?
No, that's it really.
I was about to say Crystal sounds like she said everything that she needed to.
I always do. Ask Colby. I talk
Crystal
too much all the time.
Enough talking for me because my shit was fucked.
I'm so glad I was here. That's why the universe said we're gonna make Crystal say yes to this so that she can help. Because if it wasn't just be you guys like sitting here like this, and Colby would just be like,
Was my fucking screen doing that?
It wasn't, but I'm just no, it wasn't.
Oh, okay, good.
So, for our final piece of thing, we're going to do the franchise ranking. So we're going to do round robin with this. So, Crystal, I'll let you go first with this one.
Okay, cool.
What's in your fourth place for you?
I only recognize 3 movies, so I only have 3 places. In third place, I guess, is number 3. In second place is number 1. And then in first place is number 2. Because I Still Know What You Did Last Summer so much. It's one of my favorite movies.
Facts.
What about you, Colby?
In last place is number 3. Third place is number 4. Second place is number 1, and first place is number 2.
We have to be careful on Friday, Colby, with our sequels.
Goobs.
Stop me if you've heard this. 4 number 3. 3 is number 4. 2 is number 1. And number 1 is number 2.
Oh,
We love
oh
number
shit.
2.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I'm gonna get a lot of hate.
No hate.
It's all
So
subjective.
number 4 is number 3. Number 3 is number 2.
Ooh.
Number
hate
2
you.
is
Oh my god. Yeah, but the thing is though, didn't you say that you like just watched all of them? Like you didn't even see any of them until after you saw the new one,
yeah.
right? Or something.
So I
So
watched the original one, the second one, watched the newest one, then I watched the third one
mhm.
just a couple hours before this.
Okay. I mean, so your ranking makes sense
Yeah.
on your viewing experience. That's all.
Then number 2 I got number 4, and then number 1 is the first one. I love the first one so much.
The first one was really good.
Respectable.
It like, to be honest, like I can watch a movie and it doesn't fly by. That movie flew by. I'm like, so good.
Dude, I
Mhm.
just thought of something crazy. Like, I'm not high right now, but this was like a marijuana thought I just had.
Share with us.
So who's the writer of the original? Kevin Williamson.
Yeah.
So, and he also wrote The Faculty, right?
Yes, and Scream.
What if? Yeah, I know that one. What if, like, The Faculty and I Know You Did Last Summer were in the same universe, and then the second Fisherman revealed like Elijah Wood. He's like, nobody believed me that my school was fucking abducted by aliens, so now I'm killing people.
That would have been better than the new one. That would have been better than the new one.
Might make my top 5 of the year.
Yeah, that would have been. I would have been so happy if all of a sudden the reveal was Elijah Wood, and he was like, "I was in the school district over," and nobody talks about my school. Everybody talked about your school because you guys killed somebody. That would have. I've been so happy. That would have been so cool.
Crystal, should we write fucking I Know You Did Last Summer fan fiction?
Yeah, what should it be called? Like we have to merge the names together. We'll have to figure it out.
Man, I don't know why I just thought of that, but I did.
That's funny.
So-
I like that.
So you brought up, if you guys watch this movie, you guys knows that they're in Southport, North Carolina. My mom looked at me during the movie. She's like, "Of course, it's got to be in North Carolina. Out of all the places they could pick, it has to be our state." I'm like, "Oh
You'd be
yeah, we got."
surprised how many horror movies are in Chicago and how many horror movies are in Pennsylvania too.
True, I didn't think of that.
Like I swear, Colby and I have been friends for a while, but like every horror movie I watch, it's always like Chicago, Chicago, Chicago.
I didn't even think of that. That is actually cool.
Pennsylvania too. Pennsylvania is always Pennsylvania because of the mountain area. But yeah, North Carolina, I feel like they don't really. North Carolina, yeah, I feel like I Know What You Did Last Summer is probably the most popular out of for North Carolina.
I know you got. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Fuck, what the movie is? Stephen King. Maximum Overdrive is in North Carolina. It's in Wilmington.
Hmm.
Technically, is The Descent set in North Carolina?
The Descent.
Because they are in the Appalachian Mountains.
I don't know. The Appalachian Mountains go all the way up and down. So Colby probably Colby can't hear us anymore. I could be
He
saying
has his
whatever
mic
I
No, I
want.
can hear it.
I always could say whatever I want right now.
I don't know why, but whenever like I'll unplug it for a second and then it like catches back up.
But I think that is it for the episode, guys. But Colby, Crystal, thank you for joining me and Goobs for this episode to talk about this movie. I will put
When you hit stop recording, watch how clear it's going to come in for me now.
It probably will. So if you guys want to follow them on their personal social medias, I will link that down below. I will also put the House of Ghouls, their podcast you can watch on YouTube, listen on Spotify, Apple, and I even will put their merch store down below. It's available on
We got a new really cool
gloryclown.com.
shirt.
Oh my god, the new shirt.
Get the shit and get the new shirt. The new shirt's awesome. But also follow me and Goobs down below. Our personal socials will be down below, and other social medias for our podcast. We're available on TikTok and Instagram. But if you guys are listening to the audio version on Apple Podcast or Spotify, give us 5 stars. If you want to stay with us, hit that follow button. If you guys are watching the video version, let us know down below what you guys think of I Know What You Did Last Summer 2025. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you guys want to stay with us. Turn on the bell notification to tell you guys whenever we post new episodes. But guys, with that being said, I hope you guys have a great week, and we'll see you guys next Tuesday.
Bye.